Hello, this is Rebecca here, and today I'm back with the 5th day of Christmas journaling, and today I'm here to show you a set of 5 clips that I plan on making for my traveler's notebooks this season. So the first one I was going to show you how to make is one that I've included in past kits before, and this is a bow clip, and these are fairly simple to make. I basically use a ribbon to make these, and this is a it looks like it's 1.5 inch thick ribbon, and so this was just a template I use, and just to show you the measurements of the ribbon is 8.5. So I'm going to measure this out. Actually, I'm going to make a little bit smaller because I'm going to put this into my small fabric dory that I'm using for my December daily, and so I don't quite want it as big as the other bows. So basically I just take the piece of ribbon and I lap it over like that, and just to kind of make the size I need here, I fold it together just like this, so you're just kind of overlapping that bow. And then I'm going to squish it together just like that, so it's kind of like folded in the center there, and then you kind of have a bow formation. Now what I do to hold this in place, and I've actually done several things, and this seems to be like the quickest, most efficient way that I found to do it, is using these little rubber bands that you buy on the hair aisle. They're just real thin bands, and I just come in here and I just twist it around here to hold that together. And then I kind of flatten it out. I kind of move the ribbon around and make sure it's in the center and it looks good, and also just kind of keep it flattened here so that it'll make it easier to put that paper clip on, and it won't be difficult to flatten that out. So there you have your bow. And then I'm going to come in here and use this ribbon. This is it's very workable. It's sparkly. I've used other kind of different ribbon, like just plain, like this ribbon here. You could use this. Actually, that looks pretty cute. Now that I look at this one. So this is my little, this is the one I was going to work with. Let's see which one I kind of like. I like the sparkle too, so I think I'm going to go with the sparkle. But it's basically, and let's see what this is measured. This is 3/8 inch ribbon. So I'm going to cut a little piece off of this red sparkly kind, and I'm going to get my paper clip ready. And so I'm going to be using a hot glue gun, and basically what I do is I just kind of cover the end of it with the hot glue for now, like from the middle of it to the end. And I'm going to place it on here. Now the trick is to kind of do this fairly quickly, and the reason I say that is because that rubber band is not one to hold its place. It will like get too hot and break. Oops, got glue stuck on me, but that looks like it did pretty good. And then I'm going to come in here and I'm going to just basically glue my paper clip, but I'm using this as an excess because I'm going to kind of slip it through that paper clip once I get it attached. So I'm going to kind of just put that in place, and then I'm going to take this ribbon and run it up through that paper clip and then secure it into place like that. And then I can cut the rest of it off, and then I just usually add like a little dot of glue here onto that ribbon, and then take my end of my scissors and then just kind of squish it down into place like that. And then you can puff out your your ribbon on the side here to make it more of a bow look. And there you have it. You've got your little paperclip bow. Just like that. It's so cute. And I can come over here and put it in as a placeholder and as a cute little topping. Just like that. It looks so cute. I love those little bow clips. So there's your first clip. And then the second clip I was going to make is a pin clip. And I don't know who invented these, but I just think they are the best idea ever. I use them all the time because a lot of my, especially like even my spiral, my Christmas notebook, it doesn't have a pin loop in it, and this one didn't either. So this was one I got as a trade, and so I just thought it was so cute how she added this little bow on here as well. But she used regular ribbon, which seems to work really good. But I've used this before. It's kind of a stretchy ribbon. And what I liked about it is it was red and it was frilly. And so that was one of the reasons why I wanted to kind of make one to go with my with this fedora. And now I have white. I didn't have any red clips. So I had white, I had green, and I had purple, which purple is not really going to work. So I think I'm going to go with the green just because it's red and green for Christmas. And I've made up several of these. Let me see if I have any over here. I don't think these are any that I made, but these are ones that I've gotten as, oh, I did make this one and it was really too small. But I've gotten this one as a, when I've gone to planner meetups and we do a trade. I love getting those little, these little binder clip charms. So I'm going to, I guess they're not really charms, but they're little binder clip. They're so handy. And what I like is I highlight a lot of things, and so I can add several pin clips and use my highlighters and attach them as well. So I'm just going to kind of cut off a piece of ribbon. I don't think I'm going to use this much, but these are so super simple, and I truly do like them. I just put basically glue on here. I glue this into place. I've been using the smaller pin because it's a small, it's small little traveler's notebook. So I'm just going to use this as a guide and measure around to hold it into place. And this could actually be saved for another, that little piece there could actually be saved for another, another little binder clip. I just add more glue, put the ribbon down, and then hold that glue in place like that. And there you have it. You have your little pin loop. Oh, wrong way. And now I can add it. And what I liked about hers too, and I thought I pulled out a little, oh here, I had a little bow too. So I'm going to add this little bow to this outside. I found this in my stash and I was like, I just love that idea. Kind of just finishes it off just a little bit. Just like that. I might wait just a minute to pin it, put it into my onto my notebook just because I don't want it to fall off. So I'm just going to set this aside for now. So that's the second clip I planned on making. And I have it written down over here. Oh yeah, so I had these flowers. I've had these for years. I bought them on sale. I don't even know. They're felt, they're fun, they're large. I thought they'd look really cute on like a bag, but then I started thinking, you know, I'd really like to use them on on some sort of journal, some sort of planner or something. So, but I needed to kind of look Christmassy. So I kind of pulled this one out and I'm tossing up between using it on my traveler's notebook here, my red sparkly shiny one from Webster Pages, or using it on my little Midori from the Happy Marigold. So I went kind of back and forth. I love the way it looks on here because it's all large and big, but then I have my little Christmas charm. But then I'm going to be making another clip for this. So I'm kind of tossing it up, but I could do back and forth on this. And so here's also the green one. Oh my gosh, that looks so cute against that plaid, doesn't it? So I don't know. I'm kind of looking towards this one now that I thought I was going to go with this one. Sorry, I don't mean to be indecisive, but so what I'm going to do, and I cut these little holly leaves from felt to kind of make it more Christmassy. But then I started thinking, what if I want to use it out after Christmas? So, you know, these would look really cute in here as well, but you know, I may want to use it after Christmas. So I don't think I'm going to do this, but I am going to glue, this is a hair Brett, and actually, to be honest with you, I kind of took it, I ripped off another Brett, because I knew I had some of these, but I don't know where they are, and maybe I don't, and so this was one that I wasn't using. So I'm just going to use this as just to glue it onto the back. And I know this is like not necessarily handmade, but it's a very cute idea. And I'm just going to use my hot glue, and I'm just going to apply it very generously on the back side because it's really got to stick just like that. And I was thinking I might come through and also just kind of glue. I think it's going to stick. Oh yeah, it's going to stick really good. See how simple that was? And so, and there you have it. You just clip it onto your traveler's notebooks, just like that. And I just think that's so, oh, that looks so cute. So, so yeah, that was just, I know this isn't very, like something you make. You could definitely make this, but I love the idea of finding something that I haven't used, and applying a simple clip on it and being able to add some prettiness to your journal, so, or planner. So that was it. That was the easiest thing I've done all evening, right? Add a little hair clip, and voila, you have it. I really wish I would have kind of added you know, had a choice of like taking off those leaves, but that works for me. I think it looks cute. So moving on to my third clip that I want to make, or that was my third clip. The fourth clip is, I love these things. I've used them on I also carry a planner besides my Christmas planner in my purse. And I made these before. I think I've showed them on one time I did a flip through, and I show these how to make these. These are one of my favorite clips that I have now. And so I'll show you real quick how to do that. I love they're called like skeleton. Here's a larger one too. But I use these a lot when I'm journaling, just to kind of pin the pages to back. But they're called like skeleton clips, I think. Skeleton binder clips. I found some on Amazon, but these I purchased from Hobby Lobby when they were on sale. And they came like 4 to a pack. So basically what I do is, I'm just going to put those away. I get a piece of material, and I cut it. I'll measure it out here in just a minute. Let's see here. So this is about 6 inches long, and we cut 2 of them. But I just kind of fold it over. You know, I love that little shabby look to it as well, with this you know, with the different threads coming out. But I just kind of squeeze it through, kind of opening up the clip and squeezing the material through, and then make sure it's even on both sides. And I just kind of tie a knot just like that. It basically looks like a bow. And then what I've done here is I just trim it down the middle, so it kind of it looks, it's cut in half. And then I may trim this off just a tad bit. But what I do with these is I just clip them onto the side. Let me get over here where I don't have one. But it just holds my place. So I'll just come over here and use it on the side here. And then you just pop them in place, and now you got this cute little bow on the side. And it looks so cute. And I just basically, when I'm doing my planning, I just come in here and I find my clip, and that's where I typically leave all my the page that I'm working on. So they're super simple. If you have material around the house, or if you have, you know, you can go pick up the little swatches for quilting. They come in such cute designs too, and so that is one of the easiest clips you'll make, and I just love it. And this is one I've carried around for a while, and I like my little shabbiness to it, but it's also, you can just do whatever kind of design that you want on it. So that is the other clip that I've made. And the last clip that I have scheduled here is kind of a fun one. It really kind of gears towards some clips that I typically make, but I'm going to be using, and this is kind of a tassel slash this type of it uses a lobster clasp. And so I'm going to make, I want to make something that hangs off. And I know I've kind of put these on my actual traveler's notebook on the inside, but I want to make something that I can clip onto the outside. This is the little charm that comes in the peppermint kit, but I wanted to add a long one so when it sat, it just looks so cute sitting there. So what I did was I got this split ring, and then I got a lobster clasp. So I'm just going to put this on here because I'm going to use this lobster clasp will actually clip onto your traveler's notebook or your planner. And then I actually pre-cut a bunch of ribbons. So, and these are kind of wild. I mean, I love the look of, you know, like this sparkle one. I've got some roses. I've got some lace. I've got cute little yarn fabric here, and so I'm just going to kind of choose some of these. I really love this base of it, like starting out with the base like this. So these are the two I really wanted to use, and I'm kind of going with the theme of, especially if I keep this blue flower on the outside, but I also have my cute covers which has blue and pink and red in it. So I'm kind of keeping with that theme. So so I'm going to get the blue, and I love this confetti looking yarn. So I'm just going to kind of compile some out of this pre-cut stuff that I had. I definitely wanted to kind of still have Christmas theme because it is going on to my Christmas journal. So I think I'm going to do the pink, and then I love this blue here, this blue sparkle. So yeah, I'm compiling. I think this is good. Let's see what we got here. I mean, it's going to be, I just want to take it and see if it's going to be too many ribbons. I kind of like that. See, I may have some white in here. So there's a pretty pink one. I know I keep adding more and more. I may have to take some out, but let's go ahead and just string these together. So basically I just kind of group them all together at the top here. And, well, I didn't do a very good job because they're all not the same length. Let's try this again. And I'll hold them at the top, that way they don't get all crazy. And then I'm just going to run it through that split ring. Whoops. Uh-oh. Did I hit the camera? Sorry about that. And I may keep this one out. That seems to be adding some major bulk to this. Oops, losing the pink. Can't forget that red snowflake one. And then I think I'm going to do this turquoisey and leave this other red out because I think that might be a little too much red. So I have it all grouped at the top here, and then I'm just going to run it through this ring here, and we're just going to do like a folding action over the, oops, did I lose my white ribbon in there? Yep, we didn't get that added. But I'm keeping that that little lobster clasp at the top, and I'm just folding it over until it's about even. Some of these may be longer than the other, like this one. Where's the end come out? Okay, so I might pull it through. And then let me pull this other through. And this is where you can either come in, a lot of times if I'm going to do like a bow, I would add, I would do my rubber band, and I still may do my rubber band. Where's those rubber bands at? Because these seem to just really hold these together very well. So I'm just going to go over the top here, and I'm just going to put the rubber band to hold all those ribbons together. And then you can kind of like straighten them up, play with them, get them to look, you know, pretty, and if you need to turn them over, they're not facing where you can see the ribbons. But there we have this. It's a little like different lengths, so we're going to fix that up. Now I do have a charm that I wanted to add to the top, because a lot of times if I add a bow, let's see if I have an extra bow in here. Okay, so like these are some that I bought at Hobby Lobby. This is my niece made these cute little green bows. And then this is one that I had, but it's too small. But say for instance, if this was a different color, was an orange, and I wanted to add that, you could definitely do that. But I would put like a different ribbon on around here to cover up that rubber band, and then I would just glue it on top. But I got this beautiful charm from a kit that I purchased from Precious to Me, and it says Beloved, and I really wanted to add the charm onto this tassel. So I think what I'm going to do is I kind of want to go with a more shabby look to this, and so I may just, I don't want to go overboard. Is there such a thing as going overboard? But it's just because this red gets lost onto that red red planner. Ooh, I like that. That's perfect. So what I'm going to do is add this charm. I'm going to put this, if it fits, this little, maybe not fit actually, maybe that's not what I'm going to do. But I do like this, oops, these flowers there. So I'm going to add the charm. Let's see if this is going to work. Let me tie this in a knot. If not, I have another plan. I may just have to, this may not do what I want it to do. Let's see. It looks, that will work. But actually, sorry to do this, so I should have pre-planned, but that's okay. That's part of the learning process. I think I'm going to take this off and add it to the, because I do like the shabby look of the roses onto, it kind of lightens this up too, especially because it's going to be against that red planner. But I'm going to add this beautiful ribbon, rose ribbon, onto my, as part of the tassel, if that works. Let's see how that's going to work. Oh yeah, that works. Quickly, easily. These rubber bands are handy because they're clear and you won't be able to see them anyway. So I'm going to add another rubber band to secure that ribbon down. And there, now I have this pretty rose ribbon. And I'm still going to add this to there. I'm going to find, I think I'm going to use, let's find the turquoise. Just one second. I'm going to use this turquoise ribbon, yarn, and secure that Beloved onto the tassel. just like that. And then I'll come over here and secure it in place by doing a couple knots back here and tightening it up. There. Oh, that looks so pretty. There we have it. Now I'm going to go in and trim off this excess ribbon, and so it's all even. That's so pretty. Okay, let's put it on the notebook and see what it looks like. And you know what's kind of handy, I just thought about this too, because I was sitting there thinking, you know, I'd really like to use this after the holidays, and I can take out that, I can always like take out this ribbon here and still use it. And there you have it. Let's see if I can get it into camera. Let's scoot back here. We can get it all in camera here. Whoops, going the wrong direction. Can we get it in the, see how pretty it is? There you have it. And then when it sits up like this, I may take that other charm off. It's just pretty. So there you have it. There are my 5 clips for the 5 days of journaling. And I look forward to some more. We're making accessories now, and then when I get into the latter part of the video series, I'm going to start showing a few shortcuts for the actual journaling process. So I hope you stick with me, and I will see you in my next video.